pleased to report about the launch of the Renewable Energy Strategy by Musina Makhado SEZ in partnership with the United States Agency for International Development. The strategy, which will be launched next month in March, will serve as a blueprint to guide investment in our energy cluster and also to promote sustainable development. On the economic front, there has been some signs of recovery as we confront the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. It is also worth noting that the official unemployment rate in our country has decreased in 6 provinces. We are pleased to report that the largest decrease was recorded in Limpopo at 5.3%, that is from 36.3% down to 31%. A worrying trend, however, is that as per Statistics South Africa's quarterly labor force survey of the third quarter 2022, young people aged between 15 and 24 and between 25 and 34 record the highest unemployment rates nationally. In that quarter, there were about 10.2 million young people aged between 15 to 24 years across the country, of whom 34.5% were not in employment, education, or training. Madam Speaker, notwithstanding these challenges, I am pleased to report that our provincial socio-economic recovery plan, as anchored in our efforts to industrialize the province, has begun yielding positive results. Last year, during this sitting, we reported that we had to urgently start visible work at the Musina Makhado Special Economic Zone. I'm happy and very pleased, of course, to report that after the approval of the environmental impact assessment, construction work in the north side has commenced with the laying of bulk infrastructure. The construction of the 14-kilometer internal routes has already created immediate opportunities for work seekers and local entrepreneurs. Additional bulk installations such as water, sewer, electricity, and integrated security infrastructure will continue in 2023. It is also worth mentioning that the appeal process in respect of the Musina Makhado SEZ Southside Environmental Impact Assessment was concluded on July 2022. These are some, honorable members, some of the issues or impediments that makes these projects to delay. Hona le bo masela coach ba elong hore ba tšama ba ema ditšwelopele tše tša rena ka pele, ba re ema ka pele gore re palle ke go tšweletša ditšwelopele tše pele ka go phela ba re iša khoto. Hence, that is why this SEZ project is taking so long. This, ladies and gentlemen, honorable members, has paved a way for the completion of the township establishment and the rollout of the requisite bulk infrastructure services. Nevertheless, we are aware of the other parties that continue litigating against the development of the Musina Makhado SEZ. We are confident that, as before, we shall overcome this hurdle. In the recent past, there has, on the other hand, been an outcry about the unavailability of water to support Musina Makhado SEZ. We are, however, pleased to announce that the Department of Water and Sanitation has given us an assurance that It will support the project with water on a short, medium, and long-term basis. Among the proposed water sources are groundwater, imported water, and the development of new dams in the Vembe district. Just last night, I had a very fruitful engagement with some of the main investors in the Musina Makhado SEZ, the Hoimoi Group. They welcomed the progress we have made so far and once more assured us their unwavering support and commitment to this project. Another catalytic project we reported about during the State of the Province address last year is the Fetago Mutubas SEZ. And we are mentioning these things, honorable members and ladies and gentlemen, because we want to report on the progress made on the pronouncements that we made in SOPA of last year. It's not like we are doing cut and paste, we are repeating the same thing that we said last year. We are saying these things because we are reporting. We are giving you progress report. I am delighted to report that the environmental impact assessment was granted. We have since allocated a budget for Fetago Mutubas SEZ infrastructure development. We are now ready to submit the application for the designation of Fetago Mutubas SEZ to Cabinet, National Cabinet. And we are positive that we will get an approval. We project to create over 6,000 jobs through the implementation of the industrial parks revitalization programs in all the 5 districts of our province. And next year, we'll report about these 6,000 jobs. The critical infrastructure program has approved 49.9 million rands funding for the Seshego Industrial Park to refurbish the top structure of 11 factories. The plan is to start immediately with construction. We envisage that this construction will be completed in the next financial year. The people of Limpopo, to you we want to say, in 2021, we hosted the first Limpopo Investment Conference. Through this initiative, we raised 209 billion South African rands worth of investment pledges. And to date, more than 7 major projects worth more than 50 billion rands are in the implementation phase. Not planning, in the implementation phase. Anglo-American has committed to advancing the hydrogen economy, and already it has implemented 40 billion worth of their commitment in Mogalakwena. In this regard, our President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa had the opportunity to launch the new Gen hydrogen truck in 2022. The development of the new Gen hydrogen truck and its successful launch in the mining sector in Limpopo were important contributions in the global response to climate change, specifically the decarbonization of energy, transport, and broader industry. Madam Speaker, these are actual and tangible projects that we are talking about. Mining in our province is a major contribution to our production output. The sector is poised to play an increasing role given our mineral endowments. It is my pleasure to announce that mining restoration investment has made a significant investment in the mining sector with a pledge of 700 million rands towards a chrome and platinum group metal mine in the Thabazimbi area.